What's going on, everybody? It's Rock from Rock Shop. How are all you Rock Shoppers doing? Hopefully you guys are all staying in, staying safe. I know that you can't really do a whole lot of sourcing right now with everything going on with the coronavirus, and hopefully everybody's staying safe. You're washing your hands, you're doing everything you need to do, and with that being said, we're going to get into a haul video. We are going to start right now. Okay, we're going to get right into it with everything that's been selling. We're going to go back, I guess we can go back to March 17th. Today is the 19th. It is March 19th, 2020. We'll go back as far as, that was already delivered. Okay, so let's get into right here. This is a brand that I want you guys all to know. It's called Mahabis. This is Black Edition. I believe there may be another edition. These are really cool because they're kind of like slip-on shoes, but I'm gonna show you if I can. In the back of them, there's a button right here, and that button comes off, and they're actually like slippers too. Like maybe, I don't know if maybe you can get them wet, if you can wear them in the ocean, you know, the pool or whatever you want to call it, wherever you want to wear them. But I believe that they may be waterproof. They are kind of just like all nylon. But it was the first time I ever seen this brand, and they were just sitting there, and they did not look like they were worth anything. But I looked them up on my trusty handy dandy phone, and lo and behold, they were actually worth some good money. These actually sold for $33. I took a best offer on them. I believe they were probably new, because let's show you a picture of the bottom of them. They were like brand new. Okay, that's what they look like when they're apart. That is when they're apart. So as you can see, this is the part that goes into here, and it just kind of just sits in there, and then it buttons in, and that goes under the toe, under the lip, and it's just, you can take them off and you can wear this without the bottom. So I guess this bottom part is for more like rough terrain, like maybe more walking, and then this other one is for like I said, maybe more like slip proof for like maybe a pool or something like that. So they're really cool. I've never seen them before, but I know from now on when I do see them to pick them up, because they do sell, and they sold fairly fast, like within 2 weeks. I believe I did price them right, but like I said, if they would have been new, they probably would have sold for a little bit more. But Mahabis is a really good brand. The size will be on them, and they will be a European size, so you're going to have to do your research. I use Zappos to do my sizing, which is, I can actually show you right now. It's just my shoe size conversion. It's called Zappos. It's just a site that I go to. I mean, I know there's probably millions of them. You can probably find any type of size chart to determine the size of the shoe, whether it's in UK, Europe, or US and Canada sizing. So there's that right there if you want to do that. Oh, there's my Sizely. Okay, so what did we do? Oh, we went out of there, so we have to go back in. Oops, I goofed. I hope everybody's staying safe. I'm really definitely concerned about everyone right now, because this is just that time where everybody just needs to stick together, you know, and try to keep it together and try not to panic, and just, you know, I know it's hard, but you just got to do it. Okay, so I did pick these up. I actually bought all 3 of them. They were in the thrift store. They were $3 a piece. They were half off of 6. And I really didn't make that much off of them. They were I probably should have just left them, or I should have sold them one at a time. They did not sell for $33. They sold for under $30. Let's see. It probably would have been easier if I would have brought these all up. Yeah, $28 I just took an offer on them, because I knew that them not being new, because with the circuit cartridges, people are going to want to know if they've been hooked up or not, if they were what's the word for it? I know I have, if they are linked. So I usually just put in it, the link status is unknown. You know, they're, whenever you find them, they're always in, you know, perfect condition. You can't really test them unless you have the I guess that's the Cricket or Circuit. See, I think I had that wrong. I don't believe. I think it's called Circuit. I don't think it's called Cricket. It is Cricket. My bad. Okay, whatever. But anyway, anywho, I always get that mixed up because the letters are so close together. I always see Cricket and Circuit. I see both words. Everybody probably does the same thing. Okay, here's another brand that I found that is a really good brand. It's a brand you should pick up. It did take a while to sell, but it was a really, it was kind of a thick wool. The name is Cleo and Pat. Let me see if I can show you guys the label. There's the label. Made in Italy. It was mohair. So it was, I think it was wool and mohair. Has a European size in it, a 54. That just sold just recently. I don't believe it had, it didn't have, I think it did have, there's the content. Okay, so it was wool and mohair. I actually didn't get the wool mohair. Okay, so it's 80% mohair and then 20% nylon, I guess. Okay, so it's mostly rabbit hair, because that's what mohair is. Mohair is rabbit hair. Okay, so not a bad brand to look out for. You know, it didn't take that long to sell, maybe a month or two. Clothing's always long term. This is what I did while we were actually in our confinement, you know, whatever you want to call it. I actually went into this listing and I actually looked this up. This Comic-Con, the PSI division is actually Judge Dredd, which I went back and I actually Googled it and looked it up, and it sold like the next day. So, and I got full price for it too. It actually sold for, I may have took an offer on it. I think it sold for what I really wanted for it. I think it did sell for a decent, yeah, I got $30 for it. For a shirt that was sitting and wasn't selling when I was putting it on half off. So your title and description and all of these things are very important, and your item specifics. These are very important, and that is probably the reason why eBay is pushing it so much for us, because it goes through Google when people look for things. So if they look for this shirt may not have been found on eBay. It may have been found on Google. So that's just a heads up, you know, just to throw some knowledge out there for you. This was Life is Good. Life is Good is not a good brand. I'm sorry, but it might sell, but you are not going to make any money off of this brand. This brand is terrible. I am not picking it up anymore. I have it new with tags. It's just not worth anything. I mean, this was cool. It was like a PJ. It took a couple months to sell. I got like practically nothing for it. I mean, hopefully I think I might have got that at the bins, and I really didn't pay anything for it. So, but I am not picking that brand up anymore. And these were sitting for a while. These were Xbox controllers. They were actually Mad Cat, which is like which is the off-brand, or the, what do you call it, the generic brand of Xbox. So I picked them up. I'm not sure what I paid for them, probably a couple dollars a piece, and I got a decent amount for them. So they shipped in a padded flat rate. So they shipped for $6 and some change, and they sold for $30. I was happy to see them go. I got a couple of these hats. Hats are really good. They're very light. They're easy to ship if you can find the right ones. Preferably like the Levi's denim ones. I mean, vintage, older hats, denim with the designs on the front, like the bacon and egg and all. You know, the certain designs will sell for good money. These I had a couple of them, so I think I just took an offer on it. Just a plain Tractor and Supply, but it was new without tag. So I just kind of got what I got for it, you know, not a whole lot, but a sale nonetheless. So $14. I'll take that for a hat. I mean, it shipped first class. I got a few bucks. This was sitting for a while too. This was something that I also went in and edited. I believe I retook the photos. I'm trying to look at the white background, if it's the vinyl background that I had. It may, I think I might have redone these pictures. No, maybe not. No. Yeah, maybe I did. I think I did. I retook these photos and then it sold. And then I fixed a lot of the listings because a lot of the item specifics, as you guys already know, are screwed up and you have to go back and fix them all. You know, even though it's not our fault, but we still have to fix them. And the chamois cloth, the Eddie Bauer, chamois cloths always do well. They always sell. They usually take a little bit of time to sell, but they do sell. And you'll get a decent amount for them. This was an older tag. If you can kind of see that tag, that's an older Eddie Bauer tag. It didn't have a size tag, but I kind of did the measurements myself and figured that it was an extra large. 24 is about an extra large. Okay, that's going to be worn over a t-shirt, so you're going to have to leave a little bit of slack. Plus, it's a thicker material. Chamois is like a thick cotton. And I believe I just picked these up. Hoka 1-1s are just, they sell right away. And I think these were $6. They weren't in perfect condition, but they were in really good shape. A lot of times they'll have holes in the nylon in the front, so make sure you take a look at them, bend them, do the bending technique on them, bend them in half, you know, make sure that they don't crack or they're not broken. But I mean, the laces, everything was in just really good condition. They were a great size. They were a size 12. So they were Hoka 1-1 Clifton 5. So be on the lookout for this brand. It's a really good brand. Most people that resell know to pick these up. They're for like walking. They're really, really comfortable, really padded. They have a really thick sole on them. They may be for people that are maybe overweight, people that are heavier. I'm not really sure, so don't judge, don't quote me on that. But I think that's what they're for. Okay. All right. And then I just picked these up a while back. I picked a bunch of them up. As you can see, I did my background with oh my God, I can't think of it. Are you serious? As you can see, I did the background with PhotoGrid. PhotoGrid is an app for your phone. If you guys don't know, I think I've said it a few times. This is a Golden Bear Jack Nicklaus. Nicklaus. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend anyone. It's a Hart Schaffner Marks, which is a really good brand. It's a really old brand. So it had a lot of combinations going on with it. It was a green jacket, which is a master's jacket, like a golf jacket. You can see the golf clubs, obviously, because Jack the Bear. So I did really well with that. What I've been doing lately with my listings is just, I haven't been running really big sales. I've just been running a 15% sale, pricing my items where they need to be priced at, and just taking offers within reason, and my items just been selling for basically what they're worth and what they should be selling for. Sometimes if you sell yourself short, you're gonna lose money, and you know, we're not doing this, putting all this effort in measuring and photographing and putting all this work in to lose money. That's not what it's about. We're trying to make money. We're trying to, and a lot of us are making a living out of this, and this is how we eat. So it's very important, it's imperative that we make this money, you know. So I mean, we have to treat it like a business, and if you sell everything and just throw it all away, you're just wasting your time, and I can't do that. I was doing it for a little bit, and it was like, you can't be desperate like that. You just have to sit it out and wait, you know. and be patient, and your items will sell. This was another good item. Orvis is a really good, strong brand, but this was a heavy shooting jacket, sweater, knit, 100% cotton, just really nice. I actually picked this up at the bins. It took a little while to sell, not very long, maybe 2 months, and I got $40 for it at the end of the day. So that was a good sale. I was happy with that sale, and it's lined. See that? If you ever see any of these with the shoulder, let me get a better picture of the shoulder. If you ever see the leather on the shoulders or the padding right in here in the front of the shoulder, that is a shooting jacket, a shooting shirt. That is for like hunting, things like that. So, you know, bow hunting, whatever you want to call it. But I usually do very well with shooting shirts, and they usually sell pretty fast. Okay, so this was an LL Bean. Was in really good shape, really good color. A little harder to photograph. I kind of had to move back and kind of zoom in with my camera to get a picture and not show my floor, like, because my background's actually not really big enough. But it wasn't a vintage LL Bean, but it was lined. I'll show you the lining. Here's the lining. But really nice raincoat. We're getting into that season where it's going to start raining a lot. We're going to get into April, and it's going to rain probably the whole month. So people are going to be looking for these types of items. You know, whatever, umbrellas, you know, raincoats. But I paid $1 for that, and I got $36. Not bad. Okay, these belts I've had for a pretty long time. These Gates belts, I actually bought these at a shop that I rent out a space, which is closed down right now because the governor kind of shut down all of the clothing stores and things of that nature. And so I can't really sell anything in there right now, but I bought them off of a customer in there, and I bought all of the belts. Maybe for $40, and there was like 100 belts. So it was definitely worth it. Some of them sell for $15. Some of them will sell for $8 or $9. So I've definitely made my money off of those belts. They are for all different types of things, for cars, for tractors, you know, lawn mowers, things of that nature. You know, yeah, some of them are even automotive. Okay, so here's another. We're going to do a couple more, and then we're going to cut it short. Okay, these I probably shouldn't have put these together. I got these at the bins. I just kind of had to untangle the wires. I took them home and tested them, and they work great. They are for, I guess, maybe hearing impaired, or for people that want to be quiet, to hook up to your TV, you know, your big screen or whatever, and just kind of just have more privacy. There were 2 pairs, and I probably should have sold them separate. I took an offer. They were sitting for a while, and I probably shouldn't have done that, but I just kind of wanted to see them go. So I took an offer for $50. $50 was the exact amount that he said that all he had on his gift card was $50. So I took the offer. I said, I'll take $50 for both pairs. Then I only got to spend one price to ship them, so it probably worked out in the end. But some of these headphones, some headphones go for really good money. So anytime you see headphones, wireless, gaming headphones, look them up, because some of them are worth a pretty good penny. We're going to do a couple more, and then we're going to cut the video. I'm going to do these last 3. Okay, so these shoes I actually got at a consignment / thrift store. They were $1. All their shoes and some of their skirts and blazers were $1 that day. So all the shoes were $1. So I just kind of was very picky about the shoes that I picked up. I thought that these were really nice. They were genuine leather. They were like a felt kind of what do you call that? Felt velvet. They were like a velvet material. I just thought that they were really pretty shoes, and they would probably sell pretty quickly, because a lot of times when I pick up women's shoes, they sell so slow, or they don't sell at all. So I actually did really good with them. They were $1. I shipped them flat rate, so they shipped for like under $7. So I have $8 in it. They sold for $27. You know, with the fees and everything, I probably made, you know, I made probably like $17 or $18 in profit. Not too bad. This, I think I picked this up maybe at the bins or a thrift store for, I didn't pay that much for it, but after shipping and everything, they paid almost $50 for this. This was a vintage MP3 recorder, whatever you want to call it. It was just a Music Match Professional Edition. I did look it up, and it was selling for a decent amount on eBay and Amazon, so I picked it up. I probably paid, you know, maybe $3 for it. So not too bad. Not a bad flip. $30 plus shipping. They paid for the shipping. A lot of times I'll do free shipping. Sometimes I don't do free shipping. So I believe that fit into a padded envelope. I secured it with some cardboard and put it in a padded envelope, and it shipped for a little over $6. So they paid $52.06 in total. I believe it was going to California, and it was more expensive to ship. So that wasn't a bad pickup. I think it was just an MP3 creator or whatever, recorder, you know, to burn discs or something like that. Something of that nature for your computer, PC. These, when I first picked these up, I thought that they were Kobe's. And I was like, okay, these are not Kobe's. These are Kyrie's. So they were only $3. They were half off of $7, so they were $3.50. I held out on this sale because I knew I was going to get at least $25 for them. I kicked all the low ballers away because they were offering me $10, $15, under $20. I said, no, I'm going to hold out and I'm going to wait. And they shipped first class for probably $5 and something, and I made $20. You know, $15 profit. So I held out. Sometimes you just have to do that. So there you have it. Like my Oscar Mayer wiener background. That pretty cool. It was actually at Walmart, and my kids were there, and we kind of just, I took a picture of them in front of the Oscar Mayer wiener. But anyway, I hope everybody's staying safe. I hope you guys learned a little bit from what I've shown you today. Maybe you've learned a new brand like those sandals and things that I see. Make sure you're using your phone and you're looking things up, and you're getting the best out of that phone, because after all, I mean, you're paying for it. You're paying the bill. The bill. Phones are not cheap. You know, it's very expensive for me and my family all to have a cell phone. So those are things that you can use. You can claim it if you're running a business. You can claim your phone at the end of the year when you do your taxes. You can claim, you know, the bill, whatever you're doing, your internet, all those things. But then, like, I'm not a tax expert, but I'm just letting you know that those are some of the things that you can claim. Now, I hope everybody is staying safe. Make sure you are washing your hands, sanitizer, and staying safe, and just try to stay in, relax, watch some Netflix, watch some movies, chill out, do your thing. And if you like this kind of content, please smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. It's greatly appreciated, all the comments and the subscribers that I'm working on getting, because I plan on doing this for a very long time. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.